You know what I've learned over the years? In a world that's always trying to make you something else, and the greatest victory you'll ever have is staying true to yourself. Every day, you wake up surrounded by noise. Everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's got advice. They tell you how to walk, how to talk, what to wear, what success should look like. But deep down, you know that voice inside you, the one that whispers, "This isn't me." You see, we live in a time where pretending is popular and authenticity, that's rare. We filter our lives, we chase approval, we lose ourselves trying to fit into someone else's picture. But listen to me, if you spend your whole life trying to be liked, you'll forget how to be real. And when you forget how to be real, you lose the very thing that makes you powerful. So today, we're going to talk about something bigger than success, something deeper than fame, deeper than money. We're going to talk about authenticity, about being you, when the world keeps telling you to be somebody else. Let me tell you something real. When I was just starting out in Hollywood, I remember sitting in those audition rooms. I'd look around and see people who looked better, sounded better, people who could dance, sing, charm their way through a crowd. And I thought to myself, maybe I need to be like them. So I tried. I tried walking like them, talking like them, tried acting like what I thought the world wanted. And every time I did that, I failed. Not because I wasn't talented, but because I wasn't me. See, the moment I stopped trying to be like them and started bringing me into the room, everything changed. The voice got stronger. The presence got deeper. Because when you walk in your truth, you don't compete, you command. And that's what being authentic is about. It's about walking into the room knowing, I don't need to be like anyone else. I'm not supposed to be. You don't shine by copying the light. You shine by being the flame. See, here's the truth. The world doesn't need another imitation. It doesn't need another copy, another carbon version of what's already out there. The world needs you. It needs your voice, your story, your scars. But most people hide their authenticity because it's not always easy to live it. Being real means being misunderstood. It means standing alone sometimes. It means not everyone will clap for you. But let me ask you, what's the price of pretending? When you put on a mask long enough, you forget the shape of your own face. You start living a lie. And no success, no applause, no amount of followers, no amount of will fill that empty space inside you if you lose who you are. Because at the end of the day, when the lights fade, when the crowd goes home, when it's just you and that mirror, you're the only person who has to live with your reflection. And if that reflection isn't honest, you'll feel it in your soul. So let me give you something to remember. Authenticity is your armor. It's what protects you when life tries to break you. When people talk about you, stay authentic. When they doubt you, stay authentic. When they walk away, stay authentic. Because your truth is not up for negotiation. See, when you're authentic, you don't chase opportunities. They start chasing you. You attract people, jobs, and blessings that align with your real self. And that's the secret right there. When you stay true to who you are, you stop begging to be seen because your light starts shining naturally. You stop trying to fit in, and you start standing out effortlessly. People feel that energy. They may not always understand it, but they respect it. You know why? Because authenticity can't be faked. You can imitate style. You can borrow words, but you can't imitate soul. Now, let's be honest. Being authentic in today's world ain't easy. We live in a generation that rewards appearance over substance, where people post highlights and hide the truth, where being real can look like weakness and pretending can look like success. You'll have moments where you'll question yourself, moments where you'll ask, maybe I should just play the game, moments when being fake seems safer than being real. But let me remind you, fake may get you followers, but it won't get you fulfillment. You can impress people with an image, but you can only inspire them with your truth. So don't get trapped in the illusion of perfection. Don't waste your soul trying to keep up with someone else's highlight reel. Because while they're chasing likes, you can be chasing purpose. And purpose doesn't need validation. Let me talk to you straight right now. There comes a time in your life when you gotta stop apologizing for who you are. Stop shrinking to make people comfortable. Stop silencing your voice just because it doesn't sound like theirs. Stop dimming your light just because it's too bright for someone else's eyes. This world needs truth tellers. It needs people who are brave enough to walk in their identity. People who say, "This is me," or "flaws and all, and I'm still proud." Because authenticity, it's not perfection, it's presence. It's showing up as you, without the mask, without the act, without the fear. And once you taste that freedom, once you realize how powerful it feels to live without pretending, you'll never want to go back. Because the truth will set you free, but authenticity will keep you free. So stand tall, speak your truth even if your voice shakes, dream your dream even if nobody claps, walk your path even if you walk it alone. Because when you walk your truth, you walk with power. And that power, that's divine. Let me slow it down for a second. Some of you have been living someone else's story for too long. You've been trying to please everybody, trying to live up to expectations that were never meant for you. You've forgotten what it feels like to just be you. But I want you to hear me. You are enough. You always were. You don't need to perform. You don't need to impress. You don't need to prove anything. All you need to do is return to yourself. Remember that little spark you had as a kid? That raw, honest, fearless version of you, the one who didn't care what anyone thought. That's still inside you. And the moment you stop pretending, the moment you stop running, that's when that version of you wakes up again. You don't find authenticity, you remember it. It's been with you all along. So take off the mask, take a breath, and say to yourself, I'm done trying to be what they want. I'm ready to be who I am. That is the beginning of freedom. So let me leave you with this. Be authentic. Stay true to yourself. When the crowd shifts, stay grounded. When the world changes, stay centered. When they doubt you, let your truth be louder than their noise. Because your authenticity is your superpower. It's what separates the temporary from the timeless. It's what turns ordinary into unforgettable. And listen, you don't have to wait for permission to be real. You don't need validation to be you. The only approval you need is from the person you see in the mirror. So today, I challenge you. Look in that mirror and make a promise. Say to yourself, no more masks, no more pretending, no more living small just to fit in. Say it with your chest. I am who I am, unapologetically, boldly, authentically. Because when you stay true to yourself, you walk in alignment with your purpose. You attract the right people. You create the right energy. You start to live, not just exist. And one day when it's all said and done, you'll look back and smile because you'll know you lived life on your terms. You'll know you stayed real in a world full of masks. And that's the ultimate success. So go out there. Be authentic. Be brave. Be you. Because there's only one you in this entire world. And that, my friend, is your greatest gift. This is Denzel Washington. And I'm telling you right now, stay true, stay grounded, stay you. Because the moment you start walking in your truth is the moment your life truly begins.